It's been a long time to make this video. First of all, I just decided that I didn't want to be just an spectator of the Swedish boat life. Um, I was always very much fascinated by the beauty of the boat life in Stockholm. And just living on a boat felt like a really interesting experience to me, and I never thought like I was ready or that I could. I didn't have the means, I didn't have the skills, so that felt like something always very far away from my reach. So but then COVID came, and I decided that I could actually do something about it, and so I started to take my yacht master's license. So I did that, and then in 2021 I decided to buy a little small sailing boat to gain experience. So I got that little sailing boat, and that was kind of like the choice mattered mostly the size and the conditions around it. So I got it with the condition that I could use its spot, and that was below a very famous bridge in Stockholm and close to a very famous park. So I thought, well, this would be actually be a nice place to spend 2.5 months, to spend the summer, which ended up being 2.5 months. The idea of me doing something like this was quite extraordinary to myself. I never felt that I was ready, and then I realized that, well, being ready is really a decision, and I decided there that I was ready. And then another thing that was interesting was that I really needed a lot of help, obviously, and this was not easy because I'm so used to being completely self-sufficient. So to ask for help was really, really difficult. And thank you to all of those who actually did help me in different ways. If you're watching, thank you so much. That really made the experience also possible. So thank you for that. And that was a humbling experience also in that sense. This was, so to say, ignited by a heartbreak. Someone I met that then had to leave, and I understood the reasons why he had to leave. But it was kind of like we did say goodbye without knowing if we would ever see each other again. And I was so inspired by this person's life that I didn't just want to end that story there and kind of go back to my old life. I really wanted to do something about it. So kind of like to continue the story in a way on my side. And who knows, that was really what made the story go on, because um, after a couple of years we did reunite, and guess what? We are building a beautiful little family with a beautiful little boy, and making dreams about when we will take the boy sailing, and for now enjoying the stability of the mountain and watching him grow. And it's been really, really, obviously, a delightful life change, especially when done with someone that we love very much. I really feel like whenever you are brave towards life and you trust life, life really is pretty generous. And it is kind of like that reward that you get from trusting that you can do it, trusting that it will go well, and it just works out. I would say. And if it doesn't work out exactly as you thought it would work out, it works out somehow. I mean, in the end, what is the worst that can happen? That's kind of interesting to have into account. Okay, what's the worst that can happen here? So, yeah, that kind of started a new era in my life. And I am so grateful that I did it. That I, despite the fears, I trusted. I was guided by curiosity and just that sense of wonder. And so for now, we enjoy the calmness of autumn, the calmness of the lake, and we attend to our inner world in this moment. For me, that means a lot of change in terms of my identity. Becoming a mother is it's a ride, and I look forward to sharing more if you would like to pass by. Wish you all well. See you next time.